Hello, here we have a beautiful, slightly damaged red maple. Red maple, you can tell obviously by its maple leaf, which is, as every maple leaf, loped. The red maple specifically has, the lopes don't go as far in as with silver maple, for example, but they're a bit sharper than with sugar maple. The stems towards the leaf are usually red, or at least reddish. And to talk about some things about the leaf, the leaves are simple and opposite. They're glabrous, which is a smoother surface, loped, as every maple leaf again, and they're acute on the top, and they're heart-shaped on the bottom down here. They have a palmate venation, and they're double serrated all around. The tree itself here has a diameter of about 11 centimeters and a height of a bit more than 2 meters. It's, as I talked about before, damaged, probably insect damage, just eating away a bit on it, and especially here on the top, the leaves are almost all gone.
So, here we have the American basswood, which is somewhat, for some reason, in Canada. It is of the linden family with simple alternate leaves. They have a glabrous surface, nice and shiny, with a cordate shape and base shape. The apex is pinnate and the margin is a lovely serrated. Now we can't actually get to this tree, but we're making a rough estimate that its diameter is about 20 centimeters with a height of approximately 6 meters. And I'm just going to move in here so that you can have a look at the leaf itself. One interesting feature is it's got these little nodes growing up out of the surface there. And for the overall health of the tree, I'd say it is a healthy young specimen.
Is Royal maple, and what distinguishes this maple compared to sugar maple or red maple are the 7 points on the leaves, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what Manuela has pointed out is that if you were to break off the leaves, there would be a yellowish, or actually not yellowish, but a whitish kind of sap coming out from the center. So, as you can see, there are a few branches and limbs that are dead and dying because they have no bark, but the overall health of the tree is fairly stable. Now, the diameter of the trunk would be approximately 98 centimeters. And don't let the canopy fool you, it is about 6 meters in height. Now, the leaf characteristics of this Norway maple: it is non-indigenous, it has a glabrous and lobed surface, it has an acute apex, palmate veins, and lobed margin. Thank you.
Okay, so this tree is unknown. We have two of them alike, this one here and the other one about 6 meters further down. What we do know about it is that the leaves are simple and opposite. It has a glabrous finish, so it's very smooth. It's an ovate shape. It has a rounded base here at the bottom and an obtuse apex. It's a pinnate venation style, and then it's for the margin it's entire. The diameter of the tree is 33.5 centimeters around, and the height of this tree is 3.5 meters, and they're both similar in height.
We have a beautiful, early old silver maple. It's obviously in the maple family, simple leaves, opposite, and it's glabrous surface, loped, trunk at base, acute apex, and palmate venation, as all the maple leaves have, of course. Serrated margin to some degree. And this tree here specifically has a diameter of almost 380 centimeters and a height of about 15 meters estimated. And yeah, other than like as an identification feature for the silver maple compared to other maples, the lobes are way deeper and very pointy towards the stem, and therefore like it looks severely different, you could say. Okay.
Alright, so I am sitting on the remains of what used to be a white elm. The reason we can tell this is that despite the main part of it being cut down, possibly due to Dutch elm disease, this lovely bit here is regrowing. Just goes to show, you really can't kill trees that easily. So, with the elm, of course it is the elm family, the leaves are simple and alternate. It's got a scabrous surface, it gets rough like sandpaper, which is lovely. Ovovate shape with a round base and an acuminate? How do you say that? Acuminate? Yeah, acuminate apex. It has the pinnate vein structure and this beautiful double serrated edge. So it has, the main base here has a diameter of 300 centimeters with a height of only 40 centimeters from the regrowth here, which is a fantastic, fantastic ratio. As you can see here, this new growth is very healthy. The bark is nice and healthy. Leaves are in good shape. The bark on the cut trunk, though, is now home to all these beautiful fungal growths here, which will be beginning the decomposition process to get its basic elements back into the soil for the new tree to grow.
This little guy over here is a sugar maple, and we know that because he has 5 points on this leaf. So, what we know about this leaf is that it is glabrous, simple opposite. It is lobed, and it has a heart-shaped base with an acute apex and palmate veins. It's also lobed. So, as you can see over here, the base is about 8 centimeters, and the height is approximately 1.5 meters.
Again, we do have another species that is unknown. It is, as you can see, it is a simple alternate condition. It's a glabrous finish, so the leaf is smooth. It's ovate for the size, shape of it. It has an asymmetric base. It has an obtuse apex, and it's a double serrated edging around. The diameter of the tree is approximately 100 centimeters, and the height is 5 meters high. It's an overall healthy tree, and the bark is a light brown finish with a slightly rough texture that is slightly scaled.
Here we have an ornamental apple tree. Its leaves are simple and alternate, glabrous, ovate in shape, round base, obtuse apex, arcuate veins, and it's serrated. Now we don't know yet which exact kind of apple tree it is, but we were able to tell that it is an apple tree by its fruits that are still out, and yeah, this is one of them. When you open it, it looks like basically a young apple.
Alright, so behind me is another mystery tree that is not indigenous to the area. It has got this lovely compound leaf which is growing alternately. The surface is glabrous, yet again, with a rounded base and tip on the leaflets. There are 26 leaflets on these on average. It has a pinnate vein, and we're estimating 120 diameter and 7 to 8 meters tall. There are no fruits or seed pods visible, so we're going to have to do some more research on this to find out what it is.
have here, we believe, is a paper birch, and we know that because the bark appears to be peeling like paper, hence paper birch. So the leaves of the paper birch, it's simple, it's alternate, it's glabrous, it's egg-shaped, and the apex is acute. It has a round base, as you can see here, and palmate vein. Wait, that's not right. It's not palmate. It's pinnate. And it has a serrated edge right there. The diameter of this tree is 144 centimeters, and the height is approximately 7 meters tall.
Hello, for this particularly complicated tree we flew in our expert, and he helped us to identify it as red oak. It is simple and alternate, glabrous surface. It is articular, it has an obtuse base, it has an acuminate apex, pinnate veination, it is loped, and the tree itself here has a diameter of 80 centimeters and is about 10 meters high. Thank you.
Hello! Behind me we have some variety of the apple family, which is actually the rose family. It's a non-indigenous species, likely here for its ornamental flowering purposes, so we don't have a positive ID on it. The leaves are glabrous, they're simple alternate. It has an acute base and an acute top, apex rather, with pinnate veination. The leaf is serrated, and this one has an estimated diameter of 40 centimeters and a height of 2 meters.